Hey everyone, it's nice to see you again. I picked up this little raised bed. It's only about 600 high for nicks. So what I've been doing, rather than get dirt, fill it up, whatever, I've just been kind of doing the lasagna bed thing with stuff. So cuttings and things like that, bits of grass cuttings, some bark, and there's cardboard and other shredded paper and all that kind of stuff in there. So the main thing with grass is don't put anything that's got seed heads in it, and don't put runners in there as well. See this grass? Yeah, just it's a runner like kikuyu, cooch, buffalo, stuff like that. Don't put that stuff in there because I've actually just started pulling it all out so it doesn't kind of creep and get in. I'm pulling all this out, which is fun, as you can imagine. But don't put stuff like that in there because it won't die off. Even if you bury it, it'll take. It's tough as nails, and it'll come back and come through. So that's a nice little bed there. But for the rest of the garden, so this is it. So it's not really negotiable up the back there. Pretty much from this post here straight across, in there is going to be, I'll have a table and kind of bits and bibs and bits and bobs, you know what I'm trying to say, and stuff in there. But this is basically where the veg garden's going to go. So that'll be fenced straight. That'll be straight off from there and there. So all of this in here. All right, so I'm going to have raised beds, stone on the ground in between the raised beds, and I've just cleared it out. You can see all this old edging that's still here that I'm just trying to get rid of bit by bit is still there. And what else was really nice was when I originally cleared it out, the original edging was here, and that is just solid concrete. It's a nightmare, weighs a ton. So rather than break it up and get rid of it, I'm just going to bury it in the raised bed. I'd like to be able to get rid of it, but like, you got no idea how heavy that stuff is. It's ridiculous. So good spot, lots of sun, close to a tap. There's a tap just around the corner. Lots of sun pretty much majority of the day. By the time, like, that's west, so even with the fence, things that are along those beds, there'll be beds here too, but the beds that are along there, by the time it gets really intense, like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's in the shade, so nothing will get really hardcore burnt. It'll just get all the morning sun and it'll be just brilliant. So that's it, minus the kids mucking around with a rat trap that I should say it doesn't work, so they're not going to hurt themselves there, and truck that had to move out of the way. I don't know how they're going to go filling in the garden beds with that truck. So that's what's going to happen. So close to water, lots of sunshine, close to the house, nice and easy. It's going to be great. Like, it's just ridiculously different to what I had in the country, like with all the acreage and stuff like that. This tiny little area, it's probably about probably about 20 square meters, if that, all up. So not much. Raised beds, like I said, money. As we get the money put aside, buy the raised beds, fill them up, start planting, all that kind of stuff. Sorry, the sun's right in the way there. New phone too, by the way. Yay! Lashed out. The other thing, I broke it, dropped it, the screen smashed, and was like, oh my god. You know when you got something really crappy and you kind of don't think about it, but then you get something new and you're like, oh my god, like, and people are like, it's just the phone or whatever, and you're like, yeah, but my last phone was so awful. They seem pretty full of bravado as far as using those things to fill the beds, but we'll see how we go. Essentially, it's a money thing more than anything else with this veg garden. I'd like to have it up and running by the time we get around to summer. We're midwinter now, pretty much close, we're coming into August, aren't we? So getting towards the third part of it. Sorry, parent tired. So that's it. So the first thing's going to be the raised beds along the back there, because we've got the fence and I've got the lattice, so I'll be able to grow stuff on there. The wind is kind of crazy through here for a suburban backyard, but that's it. All right, now that's pretty much all I can show you right now. As I progress, I'll do more videos and show you the progression as we go along. Thanks for watching. As always, take care. Any questions, comment in the section down below. And I hope you're all well, especially now with this bloody COVID corona stuff, and it's just a nightmare that just doesn't seem to go away. On that too, just as a little side note, it's easy with COVID, and it's been 6 months, and it's just a bloody nightmare. People dying and everything, and people going crazy, wearing masks and all this kind of stuff we have to do. Try to keep a level head. Try and stay sane. We're all in the same boat. Let's do the right thing. Let's help each other out. And if you need to talk to someone, just talk to someone and let it out. Don't bottle it in. There's no reason to. All right. Take care. I'll see you soon. All right. Bye.